Hi, guys. Okay, I'm going to do the energy reading for this week. I want to figure out what's going on in the 3D, 4D, and 5D for us right now. And then I did the archetypes video. It'll be posted too. So definitely check that out, okay? And definitely shoot me a PM. I want to hear how you guys are doing, what's going on, what's being manifested. Um, yeah, so I want to see what's going on 3D, 4D, 5D. So obviously the 3D will be more, you know, right around us. 4D, spiritual realm, like what any blocks, things that we may need to explore or could benefit from exploring. And then 5D, the overarching energy, advice from our higher selves and from source. Sorry, somebody just got home. So my dog, Walter, who is a rescue, is gonna bark. Eight of Swords in reverse. This is a very good thing. I'm going to tell you why in just a second. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Emperor in reverse. Not such a good thing. Queen of Cups. One more for 3D. Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. This is pretty cool because it goes along with the video. So make sure you watch that. Okay, starting with the Eight of Swords, this is awesome. Because the Eight of Swords is this prison of our mind and, you know, really letting fear dictate and just being stuck. So it's awesome that we're not stuck. What's difficult, we're not necessarily like focused on certain details that we need to. We might be controlling things kind of in ways that aren't in our highest good. You know, the Emperor can be in reverse. He can be a little bit narcissistic. Okay, so it could be that just there's small things that we're trying to work on and we're getting blocked by somebody who's narcissistic. Some of you guys could be dealing with that. But the awesome thing is you're not going to react the same way. You're not going to see it the same way. You're not going to remain stuck because you know that your beliefs give you power. So emotionally, it's awesome because you could be running up against things that kind of feel a little bit out of your control, or details that maybe you didn't focus on are kind of like, oh, they're having an impact in your life. But because your beliefs are where they're at, you're going to follow your intuition, and you're going to get the 3D. The 10 of Pentacles is 100% the 3D. It's healthy, happy family, home life, career, you know. So that is like, you know, don't let, you know, there, you might see certain just things about yourself like come up, and it's just like, okay, just work on it. And if you're dealing with someone difficult, just control your thoughts about it and just keep the end in mind, because really there's going to be some really good things that make you happy quickly in your 3D. All right, so there might be just like a little like, and then you're going to be fine, and good things are going to happen. Anything else for that? Yeah, it's good. It's really good. The lower world. You guys definitely, you know, there could be a few things that you need to put a little more work into. Just the video, you'll kind of see where I'm going with that. But just remember, you don't have to control things. You don't need to go by the old way of thinking, and it doesn't have to be like too much toil, because you're not bound by the constraints of the lower world anymore. You know how to manifest. You know how to stay in alignment. You know how to quickly change around beliefs so that you feel good, and how to stay in that, and how to not put so much focus on like what everyone else is doing. And it's good because your lower world is going to begin to, is switching to mirror what you've been putting out there, okay? So let's see what's going on in 4D. Okay, 4D, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so this is sleepless nights, stress, anxiety. For some of you, I feel like it's just sleepless nights. You might be having like some ascension symptoms where you're just not really able to sleep as well, and just be careful on what you spend that time on. And if you have like a spiritual practice, or you've been really focusing on something and it's stressing you out, take a good look at those beliefs, okay? Because in the 4D, some of us are getting a little stuck, but it's not for a spiritual reason, okay? It's like you've gotten the enlightenment, you've gotten the answer. And so if you're still kind of getting your energy drained, or finding that at night, you know, anxieties are coming in, go back to the basics. You know, what are you grateful for? Spend some time just feeling the feeling of what you want, or shift your focus, because we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So some of you are kind of getting over something disappointing, and then for others of us, there's this need to stay focused on the positive, okay? If we stay focused too long, yes, it's okay to grieve, or to you know, be authentic in our emotions and feel things that we feel. But if it becomes this hamster wheel or a downward spiral, that's not in your highest good, okay? Because it doesn't need to be this hard. You don't need to fight quite so hard. You know, and if some of you are having a hard time sleeping, you know, that might be a little bit, you know, it might start to affect your emotions a little bit. And don't put too much stock in that, because it's kind of showing like you're not, the battle's won. Like you can, yeah, definitely watch the video. Movement, okay? Things are going to be changing. Things are getting shaken up, okay? And if you're having a hard time sleeping, clear the energy. Watch that video. There's some tips on other areas that you can focus, so that you don't get so hyper focused on one thing that you start to feel really beat up, okay? You're at the end of a battle, and the only reason you're going to get super stressed is if you try to stay in the exact same place. Make sure you're creating movement and getting energy moving. Because remember, the more that energy, that you get the energy moving and balanced in you, the more change happens outside of you. The more you are stressed and anxious and, you know, creating like multiple realities so nothing can come to fruition, everything stays the same out there. That is one of the laws of energy, okay? So let's see what's happening in the 5D, the highest advice and counsel for right now. Okay, kind of a channeled message is coming through. We have the Eight of Wands, quick moving energy, getting energy moving. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Tower, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Moon. And what I'm hearing is you cannot cheat the destiny that you're creating, okay? Take the beliefs quickly. Something really wants to happen quickly for you, okay? Take the beliefs that serve you and leave behind the rest, okay? If it is not in alignment with the destiny you are trying to create, leave it behind and do this quickly. Because there is going to be a sudden shift and you are not a victim anymore. Let go of the past stories of victimhood, okay? And yes, it's hard. You might not be able to like see clearly where you're headed, and those stories, we're used to talking about them, we're used to getting attention for them, but you're really being told, take the thoughts that align with the destiny that you want. If it is not the destiny that you want, if there was, you know, tragedy and you were a victim and somebody wasn't trustworthy, quickly head in the other direction, okay, with your thoughts and your beliefs. Reflect, yeah. You do not want to keep creating a reflection of past stories that did not serve you. Yeah. In this case, the Seven of Swords is a good thing, okay? You're going to take the beliefs and the thoughts and the things that lift your vibration, and that's what you're going to focus on. And you're going to leave behind the situations that didn't serve you. You're going to leave behind the thoughts that don't serve you. You're going to leave behind the past stories and begin to create quickly your Ten of Pentacles, the new story, okay? That's encouraging. I'm not even going to keep going because I feel like that's what I want. I'm sure that's what you guys want. Definitely watch the video this week. Yeah, and send me a PM. Let me know how you guys are doing, okay? I love you, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Oh, I'll post that separate. I needed to say the challenge, but I already said goodbye, so people probably already left.